That is so real, bro. Cause I be wishing I had a pianist to play with me, and you know, you just got sometimes you just gotta do it yourself. You just gotta learn yourself so you can do it.
So it's like these tunes, like the tunes that I've learned, like legit. I have a list
Uh-huh.
on my phone, and I would recommend doing it too. Like look, I have it's called standards. So standards I can play on trumpet.
Well,
Some of
standards are cute.
no, but I'm talking about like standards I want to learn. And every time I get hit with something new, I'm like, hey, this is something I need to work on so that I can add it to my list of standards I know. Then standards I can play on the piano.
You know how to play sitcoms on the
Uh, it's just the rhythm changes, whatever. Yeah. Ah. Ah.
Now, how is jazz band looking for this year with Trinitas? Now, I know Trinitas may not have been the greatest marching band director, but I know he's gonna kill it in jazz band. So how is
Yes.
that? How is that gonna look for us?
So I was actually explaining this to Selena as well. So here's what to
Y'all
expect.
band is
That
so bad, jam.
so here's what to expect. I was telling not everybody likes String's teaching style, and that was the main problem with Mark. Well, part of the problem with marching band
How's
until I
his
understood.
teaching style looking?
It's more of
I wonder how. I never listened to how marching band sound with Trinitas, but
yeah, but it's more of especially with jazz. He likes to he has like his approach to it, and he views it a lot as how he would play it essentially. You know, like everybody's style is kind of different.
right,
So, in to a certain extent, that's going to happen. Like you only can teach what you know.
right.
But how he teaches is like sometimes, and I take private lessons with him. So it's like I I kind of can't go with the I don't like Trina's teaching style approach. You know what I mean?
Because you gotta,
Yeah,
you
it's
gotta
for you.
adapt.
Exactly. But I don't mind. I legitimately don't mind his teaching style. But it's more of into he focuses a lot on like timing and stretching and playing with a lot of concepts that for some people it needs to be a lot more concrete than that, you know?
Just like just tell them like what it is instead of trying to.
Exactly. And because it's a lot more expressive, the style itself, he doesn't want to be like, hey, you need to do this or you need to do that. It's better, or I would suggest doing this, but because it's kind of in an ambiguous space,
I can tell. I can see how that could be very good for jazz band. Though.
yeah,
Like how he's trying to give an idea rather than just saying do this, do that. You know.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But because of that, that's. But sometimes it goes over people's heads because sometimes you just need it. I need this concrete. How does this work? How do you want it? How is this supposed to be? You know, especially for people learning the style.
Right.
And because of that, people are like, I don't get what he's talking about, or they think he doesn't know what he's talking about because it doesn't make sense. You know. As I was telling Selena, like you can, of course, like learn from your professors, and but if you're not getting what Trinities is talking about, one, learn like you have to figure out how you learn or what it takes for you to learn. It's like, hey, I get your whole approach, but your teaching style is not working for me. And it, like when I was explaining, I was using a bunch of terms, and it's like I don't know what this means, but okay. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let me break it down a little bit more. Let me change up how I'm explaining it.
Right.
Basically, understanding how you need it explained, and then figuring out, can I figure out this by myself, or can I find somebody to explain it for me? In which case, I told her I was like, there's plenty of find anybody who's done it before. There's plenty of us who are capable to explain it, and I would definitely don't mind explaining it to y'all. But that's the main thing. It took us a minute to last year it took us a minute to get our program together, mainly because people like getting people to show up, getting people to getting people to learn their parts, and it's like, well, gee,
Why would you sign up for jazz band? You're not if we gotta get them for
scholarship.
that don't make no sense.
A lot of you can get a scholarship for being in jazz band too. Yes. Well, I mean, it's part of yes. There's like an additional scholarship you can get if you're in marching band and jazz band, like specifically marching band and jazz band. A lot of people do marching band, concert band, and so. But that is another scholarship. I forgot
How would I try out for this jazz band scholarship? What would I just start trying to
Make sure you apply. Make sure you apply for your ASU Foundation scholarships every semester, like every semester. Fall, spring, no matter what. Because I was supposed to get it, I think.
How much is it?
I think it was like 1,000.
That was the first semester.
Yeah,
First semester. Okay.
but it's like a one-time payment though. But basically, he chooses like who it is, who it's for, and stuff like that.
What you mean by like one time payment?
Like it's for that semester. Like that's kind of.
Oh, so then you apply for it again.
Yeah. And but he chooses like different people. It can't be like the same person.
Oh, so you can't.
Well, I mean,
What if
it's like
I'm good, just that good, so I just.
if you're that good, you're that good. But yeah.
So it's not like a.
But yeah. Stuff happened for me, and I wasn't able to get it because I didn't apply for. My thing didn't go through for the ASU Foundation because spring. I did it in fall, but I didn't do it in spring. So that's what got me. But that's another scholarship. That's the main thing. Yes. Make sure every time you get that email for ASU Foundation, because all it is actually the requirements. Like, do you fit any criteria? Get it.
What's the criteria?
For that, it's GPA in your major. Were you in these ensembles? Do you have a GPA? 2.5. But yeah, like for your AC Foundation scholarship, it takes general information and applies you to the scholarships that you qualify for. So it's like there's some for freshmen, there's some for people who are coming from Atlanta, there's some for like specific to your major, and it's like alumni donating. It's like, hey, I was a music major when I was in school, so I'm going to give X amount of dollars towards the music program, use this for a scholarship for music majors, and then you can give more criteria if you feel fit. But, you know, it's like
I'm finna be like only black kids, only kids coming from Atlanta. You have to be a music performance major, not music education.
dang, performance is crazy. But yeah.
Alright, so you got it don't matter.
My little brown book. Those changes need practice. Ooh, do you know my favorite things?
Yeah.
Which one do you want to do first?
You do my favorite things.
Alright. part of the beauty of what Coltrane is doing, right? So, do you want the history lesson, the chord lesson, or both?
Might as well just get it all done because you
Cool.
didn't even tell me.
Yes, I want to tell you, but okay. So the beauty of what Coltrane did, and okay, so back during the '60s, kind of blew Miles Davis, right? That was the push towards modal jazz. What that basically meant was you were remember what I was saying.
Did you take a class from him? Or you just like
I will no.
you just did research on them? That's crazy. It's not crazy, but it's,
I mean,
that's cool. Okay.
Part of half of it I went to a performing grad school, but like the info I'm giving you now, no, I just learned it by myself.
I need to do my research. I don't do it.
Listen, I watch a lot of videos. Like Polyphonic is a wonderful channel. He does like video essays for stuff. But
Right, so you're talking about modal jazz.
yes. So kind of blue was a wonderful push towards modal jazz, and basically instead of thinking like this scale for this chord is more of I have this chord center and I'm playing around with the different. You know what your modes are, right?
I've heard like insulated modes.
Exactly. So yeah, do you want an explanation on that too or no?
No, that's all.
Gotcha. Cool. So basically, they're playing around with different modes. So if I'm in like this, I can use one scale, and I can use the different modes of that scale to play around these chords, right? Because these all have the general, it's more of shapes and sounds. So the beautiful thing with this is what they did, because the melody is like, but the beauty in that is it's pentatonic, right? So basically, there's no third. So what you're able to do is you're able to go between main minors to major, which is this sound, which is the your C sharp minor goes into C sharp major, right? So if you're thinking of that's your key center, C sharp minor, because you can really do C sharp harmonic minor for the whole thing. It gets into harmonic minor. You get what I'm talking about, right? Cool. So it gets into harmonic minor when the turnaround, which leads you back to your one in minor, because it's just a minor 2/5, which is diminished 5 in minor, right?
Diminished means that it's a minor 5 as well, right?
Exactly. Okay.
So wait, so when someone mentions a diminished chord, it's a 1. Is there a flat third?
Yes.
So 1 flat third, flat fifth, flat seventh.
Yes. And when you get to actually, come here. There are 3 different diminished arpeggios. And once you learn diminished arpeggios, once you learn those 3, you're good. Like over any diminished, what you call it, you can play it. So you have one is your C diminished, right? Let's just say this, which is your actually no. We do it as play your E flat.
Oh,
No.
my.
Yeah. E flat.
That's my E flat. You mean concert E flat?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, D sharp E flat.
7, then it's half diminished, right? Because you have that, you have this G natural, your pitch G natural should be, which instead of that last note is G, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you have this G natural, which in your major dominant chord, that's also like G natural, right? So A, C sharp, E, G natural. If it's diminished, then A, C, E flat, G natural. That's half diminished because it's not fully diminished. We're still having our typical dominant 7. Now, what makes it diminish is you lower or diminish or lower. Just means to lower. Augment means to increase or enlarge, right? So that's where we get the names for those chords, because on a augmented chord is just our 5 up or sharp, you know? So our diminish is a minor chord with a lowered 5th. That's all it means. But our 7 is essentially our so your G natural becomes G flat or F sharp, right? And this is what's called fully diminished. Now
So it's a flat, so it's a double flat. So.
Exactly. And there are only three of these arpeggios, because you'll notice as you're playing them, everything is minor third apart. So from A to C is a minor third, and I'm talking your pitch. So A to C is minor third, C to E flat is a minor third, E flat to G flat is a minor third, right? Then G flat to A is a minor third. Exactly, and you're back to A, which you already know. Minor third up is C. Then minor third up is E flat, and it keeps going. So because of that pattern, it goes up all through your octaves, right? Now, let's take it up a half step. You have B. So B, D, F.
No, we weren't G. Wait, hold on. It was G sharp, A flat. We weren't A flat.
We started on A natural. So that's why I said there's only 3, because once you go up 3 half steps, you end up on your next minor third. That makes sense.
Okay.
So like because if you walk up from A, so A, B flat, B natural, then you're at C, which is your minor third up in your A arp. Oh yeah,
I'm sure my phone finna die right now.
Ooh.
Hey, we've been